Don't put those gardening tools in the shed just yet.
We're learning how we can still get creative with our landscaping in the cool weather with the Valley Today's Abby Furchner. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I'm here with Allison Burcham with S&S Landscaping. And I know this is the time of year when people are like, oh my gosh, what do I do with my outdoor plants? And a lot of times people start trimming those perennials, but that's not always the case. You don't always have to do that.
No, not necessarily. Even though the winter is coming and it is starting to be time to clean up in the landscape, there are actually a lot of varieties of perennials that look beautiful all winter. So with like your perennial grasses and some other varieties that have leaves that hold up really well and turn beautiful colors, you can actually leave those up all winter long.
And I think it just gives us a little bit of like green to look at when we look out our windows also when we don't trim those back necessarily.
Absolutely. Actually, there are quite a few plants that'll turn kind of a silvery color and they'll contrast the snow and go shush in the wind. So you really do get a really nice look even in our very long cold winter.
But let's say that I do want to trim up those perennials. How should we do that?
Sure. So with your varieties that are going to get a little more tattered looking and you want to clean those up in the yard, all you have to do is take them just like this in the ground and ponytail it up. And
ponytail it up. I love that term.
Take a nice sharp pair of bypass pruners and you want to trim down all of your foliage back to the base about an inch above the ground. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that you get off most of that dead foliage that can suppress growth next year.
And so this will continue to grow back. This isn't one that is just like donezo after you cut it.
Yes, absolutely. So all perennials are going to go to sleep back down to the ground into their root system and hibernate for the season. And then in the spring, it's actually important to chop everything back so that you don't repress that new growth that's going to come out next season in the roots.
And we still have so much to talk about. I know too that when it comes to trees and foliage too, you're going to want to protect those, but there are some ways that you can kind of make them look a little nicer throughout that winter season with some burlap and some decorations. So we'll show you those here in just a few minutes.
Abby Furchner reporting live for us. Thank you.